you so much po sa patience. Ito na po, last 8 days. And sobrang unreal nung pakiramdam lang na ito nga, 8 days na lang talaga lalabas na tayo. And excited na ako mapasaya kayong lahat. Sabi ko na sa kanila na what we built on set and offset, dapat we should bring it onwards. Hindi siya pwedeng shooting friends lang tayo kasi meron kasing ganung term ng pag, diba, magkakaibigan kayo pero sa set lang. Pero pag offset, parang walang nangyari. Yun ang pinaka-ayoko eh. Parang, diba, dun mo malalaman kung gaano ka genuine yung na-build nyo on set. If you, even after the show or the taping, you still have that bond. And that's when you truly know that it's genuine.
Of them, ang mga artista namin, 2 taon nang tinatrabaho to pero never nag-leak ng kahit na anong spoilers. So, pasaintayin nyo na lang. Sobrang kilig nung episode 1 and I'm really hoping after that talaga sasabihin nila, oo nga, worth watching yung palabas and worth following all of these young people in front of us right now because they're good actors and not only are they good actors, they're good people. So they're deserving of all the support that they're getting now, Richard. Yun lang.
Of course, sobrang saya talaga kasi yun nga, dream come true talaga siya. Hindi ko rin kasi ini-expect yung ganitong kalaking project talaga and effort na ibibigay nila doon sa He's Into Her. As in, talagang nalagpasan yung expectations ko doon sa series na supposedly kasi talagang for I Want siya yung proposal sa akin for I Want. Pero ang binigay nila sa akin pati sa Kapamilya Channel, Kapamilya Online Live, sa A to Z Channel 11, at saka sa TFC. Tapos mapapanood siya worldwide. Kaya as in talagang dream come true siya. Tapos yung cinematography as in sobrang ganda. And ang pinaka nagustuhan ko talaga ngayon kasi last night naglabas si Star Cinema sa ABS-CBN at saka si I Want ng panibagong teaser. Tapos as in kumuha ako ng time para basahin yung comments. Naaalala ko kasi 2 years ago yung mga comments, most of them talagang hate comments, negative comments, ganyan. Pero yung kagabi, as in nakaka-happy kasi talagang lahat ng comments, hindi man lahat or most, karamihan dun sa comments, as in positive talaga. Kaya sobrang nakakatuwa. Ayun po, nakakadagdag siya sa excitement.
I love it. I think honestly, like just the thought of something sa imagination that was naging totoong buhay, I'm like, wow, that is just brilliant. Okay. This question is not from me, from Neil talaga, I promise.
Neil, wherever you are in the world, what I like most about Belle, she's very determined in her craft and very hardworking and very supportive.
Answer lang naman.
Syempre, there's pressure. First of all, this is my first lead. First time ko pong magkaroon ng ganito. And first time ko rin pong magkaroon ng gantong character na naglaba ako. Nawala kayo sa akin. Ayan. First time ko pong magkaroon ng gantong character na china-challenge po talaga yung hala, ba't kayo tumatawa? Lag ba ako? Okay.
Nakapikit ka lang eh.
Okay, anyway. Ayun nga po, this is my first lead and first time ko pong mag-take on ng ganito.
Ako na lang po sasagot kay Belle. Para kay Belle, yeah, this is my first lead, It was such an honor portraying Max. I really learned a lot from her. Grabe yung journey ni Max as a person. Kasi I used to be bullied also and I really stood up for myself here. And yung sabi niya sa mga interview namin.
Memorize na.
Challenge po talaga yung
nata-challenge ako dito sa role na to.
ko.
Grabe yung acting skills ko. Sobrang na-challenge ako dito kasi yung mga scenes namin, direct really helped us push ourselves. And, even with Donny, he was very supportive with me. And the entire cast, we're just all very close. And I just learned a lot. So I'm very blessed to be headlining my own series. Kasi baka mamaya pa tayo. So I'll just give the floor to the others first.
All right, thank you so much, Belle and Donny. So let's proceed now to our next. Oh, welcome back, Belle. Welcome back.
Dito ka pala, Belle.
Ewan ko sa'yo, Donny, ikaw ha.
Belle, nandito ka pala.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Belle.
Naglag
Kapit
yung
lang.
internet ko. Okay, Donny, yung sasabihin. With this project, of course, there's pressure. First of all, it's such a known book. It's such a known story. And, ayan nga po, it's my first lead and at the same time, challenge po talaga ako kasi people knew me as the sweet girl, na girly girl. But then this one, I'm gonna take on such a different, path naman na talagang ilalabas sa akin yung pagkaangas ko, yung pagka-boyish ko. So there's pressure po talaga. But I'm really driven to prove everyone na kaya kong gawin tong role na to.
Ayan.
When they say that they see our chemistry, that's a good sign because it means that it works, what we were doing. So, yun, I appreciate ko yung mga yun. Hindi lang kami, actually. When they see all the love teams, that their chemistry is working, mga tinginan, or when they see this series as something different, a new fresh breath of air, parang yun, or breath of fresh air pala. Parang, yun, na-appreciate yung mga comments na ganun. Kasi, ang dami na nangyayari sa mundo ngayon. And that this can be their escape, for a while from everything that's happening. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thank you, Donny and Belle.
Thank you.
And
Thank
congrats.
you so much.
Is it worth staying here at this time? For me, although malayo ako sa family ko kasi they're in Australia, it's worth it if you're fighting for your dreams and your goals in life. So for me, it's worth it naman kasi gusto ko to and I really love what I'm doing. So although my family wants me back home kasi pandemic is really, really hard and nahihirapan ako kasi yung face mask and that, I would want to stay para sa goals ko in life and what I love doing.
They're very different eh. May mga times na sasabihin ni Belle sa akin, wag mo akong pansinin. Kasi yung scene namin magiging parang confrontation na ganun. So, hindi talaga kami nagpapansinan yan. Para pagdating sa scene mismo, ayun na, in character na. Diba, Direk? Minsan ganun kami.
Pati siguro yung cat and dog, yung relationship namin, but then there's kilig. Doon po siguro pag nagpatong yung dalawang yan.
Oo, mas mahirap mag-away, syempre. Kasi ayoko naman i-hurt yan. Wow. Hindi, may mga scenes talaga na very, ang sama ni Dave, minsan. So, it, like Belle does a really good job, obviously, in portraying Max where she's very sad, umiiyak talaga. So, of course, nakakaawa yun, di ba? Kasi ang galing ni Belle sa mga ganong scenes. So, nakakaawa. Si Belle ba yun?
Okay na.
Ayun. So, nakakaawa si Belle sa mga ganon. Kasi, I think even everyone sa set, they really feel na, grabe. Parang, wag nyo na i-take yun ulit kasi ayun na yun, binigay niya na lahat.
Yeah, can I just say na there was this scene, I won't spoil though, there was this scene na parang magkaaway kami. And then, after nung scene, nadala ko yung emotion. And sabi ko, nadala ko yung emotion. Tapos, si Donnie was trying to say na okay na, ganon. But then, nadala ko masyado na hindi ako makawala sa character ko. Nagalit lang ako the whole time. So, yun. Mahirap talaga yung scene na pagkaaway.
Oo, ayaw niya na akong pansinin talaga.
Naku, ako naman parang lalo na nung napanood ko yung first trailer ng He's Into Her, parang kina-compare nila yung mga lumang love teams compared to us now, and they're saying like you said na parang bagong generation and stuff. And for me parang hindi pa rin ako maniniwala kasi parang yan yung dream ko nung like first coming into showbiz. Parang yan yung mga idol na looking up to. And then from like yung mismong trailer ng ABS-CBN mismo sabihin nila na parang kami ng mga susunod ng ganun. Parang sobrang blessed at nakakatuwa yung mga comments ng ganun. Sobra.
Yun nga po, nung nakita ko po yung trailer ng ganyan, sabi nga po, karoon ko nga po to si Maya, hindi po rin po talaga ako makapaniwala yung mga dating pinapanood ko. Tapos isa na kami sa mga panonood. So, bago talaga ako matulog, ilang beses ko pinapanood ng ganyan. To the point na sabi niya, Jelo, tigilan mo na yan, matulog na tayo, sabi niya.
Kasi magka-roommate po kasi kami. Tapos rinig ko, patulog na ako. Hindi pa siya natutulog, pinapanood niya pa rin yung trailer.
Hindi siya ako paniwala talaga. Sabi ko, totoo na ba talaga to? Diba? Ito na talaga. Kaya sobrang thankful po talaga sa lahat. And sobrang thankful sa lahat ng mga kasama na andito. And sa mga, lahat po talaga sa production team and everyone. Ganyan. Kasi ang dahil po mga nabuong samahan naming lahat dito na mga ito-treasure namin habang buhay. Yan po.
Anong feeling para sa iyo na parang
to answer the question, ayun po, sobrang blessed and grateful. Kasi sa showbiz, wala naman po akong kakilala or talagang pinag-pray ko, nag-auditions po ako, talagang dumaan ako sa process. And sobrang grabe yung feeling na alam mo yung maging parte ka ng next generation na i-compare ka sa mga dating love teams like Katniel. Sobrang grateful lang po talaga and blessed.
Ako po, I think pare-parehas kami na very grateful yung nararamdaman kasi feeling ko lahat kami pinangarap namin to before pa lang. Tapos ngayon it's finally coming true, dahan-dahan, ganyan. Pero saka nakakatuwa din na sige, emotional, hindi. Nakakatuwa lang na hindi. May mga nagme-message na po kasi sa Zoom, yes, Vibery. Pero yun, nakakatuwa lang. Sobra pong nakakatuwa. Dahan-dahan nang natutupad yung mga pangarap namin. Saka walang masyadong pressure kasi yung kasama mo, family eh. Parang naglalaro lang talaga kayo sa set. Yun. Gusto ko lang din po magpasalamat sa mga nagtiwala. Direct Chad, maraming salamat po talaga. Miss Vance, Miko, and all the production po. Yan, the whole production. Salamat po.
Okay. Ano ba? Of course, very grateful. Yun lang. I don't think we should really I don't know. Parang ang dami kong iniisip pag ganun yung sinasabi, but I just wanna be focused siguro. Mas focused lang ako na first sana magustuhan nila yung yung project, and just I wanna just keep getting better, and just remain, obviously for everyone here, remain humble and just remain in love with what we do. That's the most important part.
Mm-hmm. Ano bang problema mo sa akin, ha? Kanina ka pa, ha? Anyways, syempre sobrang nakakakilig po na ganun po yung ang tawag dito, ganun po yung feedback or yung tingin nila sa amin na kami yung future generations ng mga stars, ganon. So, nakakilig lang, nakaka-flatter, nakakataba ng puso na marinig yon from them. Kasi, yun nga, dati, sobrang fan lang ako ng mga shows ng ABS-CBN, ng Star Cinema. And now, to be called na future stars, sobrang nakataba lang nga sa puso. And I feel very grateful and blessed and very happy. Ayun po.
Thank you.
It's very flattering on my end too, because all of these like love teams like Katnia, Liz, Ken, they are growing up. They are older na, and they needs to be like yung Gen Z na magpapalit sa kanila. So to say that like I'm part of it, it's very flattering sa puso as well. Very grateful.
Sure. I would say I'm very, very thankful po talaga because I live here alone in the Philippines with my lola and my brother. My parents are in Kuwait, so I really had to sacrifice a lot. And yeah, I'm just very thankful because I've been dreaming about this for the longest time. And the fact that my first project is this, and to be surrounded by the most talented like teenagers in the industry, I have no words. I'm still speechless to this day. So yeah, thank you guys.
Hi. Actually, una kong nakita yun, sabi ko sa sarili ko, hala, kasama ba ako dito? Because like, all my life, like growing up as a child, I always thought I was not good enough. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have felt that. I was told that, a lot of rejections. But also, I'm super duper thankful that kahit isang tao lang believed in all of us, or like may nagtiwala sa amin. So I'm super duper thankful. And yeah, I'm gonna stop being emotional now.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that also.
Hi po, dito po ako. Sobrang thankful and at the same time nakaka-pressure po. Pero tinake ko po yun as positive way na like to work harder and better, to do better po. Yun po. Pero at the same time, sobrang honored din po kasi nakakabigla na parang, nandito, kasama ko dito. Nakakilig po ng sobra kasi parang yun po talaga yung pangarap ko. Pero, ayun po. Gagalingan ko pa po lalo. Alam mo, Jello, patawa ka ng patawa. Naiinis ako dito kay Jello.
Bakit ako? Wala akong ginagawa.
Alam nyo guys, ito na naman na-high blood na naman ako lumalabas tunai. Pigilan nyo ako guys. Stop me guys.
Guys, just sharing lang alam mo dito sa group chat ng sa Zoom nagrarambulan naguguluhan na kaya everyone you can really feel the bond that the whole cast has, like it's so genuine, and I'm sure it reflects on the show itself. But of course, let's go naman now to Kauri. Kauri, anong feeling mo na one of the next generation superstars in the making?
Ayun po. Nung unang nakita ko din yun, parang same reaction ako kay May. Hala. Kaso mas ganda yung pagkahala niya. Pero ayun nga po. Nakakataba ng puso kasi parang dati pinapanood lang namin yung mga love teams na nakalagay doon sa poster. Yung nakita ko po, ayun. Tapos parang nakahilera na kami ngayon doon. So parang grabe, sobrang nakakataba ng puso. Sobrang grateful ako sa binigay na tiwala po sa amin ng buong team, ng buong His into Her team. So, ayun, maraming salamat.
Thank you. And of course, now last but not the least, Miss Super Lag Queen. I think you're still lagging right now, Belle. Not sure if you're moving. But yeah, Belle, what are your thoughts now? You're the next generation superstar.
Wow, just by hearing that, hindi po ako makapaniwala. And I think everyone said everything naman eh. I'm really grateful and I'm really blessed na binigay sa akin yung tiwala and naniwala po sa akin yung mga tao na kaya kong, kasi before po, parang like what Melly said, nawawalan na rin po. There are times na parang hopeless na po ako. Kasi yun nga po, because of awkward stage and yung mga ganon. But then, binigay po nila sa akin yung tiwala nila. Naniwala po sila sa akin na kaya kong gawin. And wow, being here, it's just, I'm really blessed and grateful. I have no words.
Kumagkao.com, and again, I think he has some technical difficulties, so I'll be the one to ask the questions. To the stars, this film also discusses a lot about bullying. What has been the term that people use to call you where you feel bullied, and what did you do to get over it? I think this is for everyone who probably have experienced bullying when they were growing up, or being bullied rather. Who shall we start with? Meron naman sa girls. Let's start with the girls. Let's start with no volunteers again. Should I think I'm looking at Vivery because I feel like she's the one that would volunteer.
Ano nga po ulit yung question, sorry.
So the question is here, basahin ko siya ulit. So to the stars, this film also discusses a lot about bullying. What has been the term people used to call you where you feel like you were bullied, and what did you do to help overcome that pain per se?
A lot of names po talaga. Ever since nung bata pa po talaga ako, I've been bullied na because of the way I looked different back then talaga. Lalo na before showbiz, actually kahit during PBB, and nag-change na lang yung look ko nung si Big Brother dun sa PBB. Parang gave me a chance to like transform myself daw, kumbaga. So, maraming names eh. It's kind of personal, but may mga iba na below the belt na and dinadami nila yung family ko. Pero that's the thing about bullying eh. You have to rise above it, and when you overcome everything na sinasabi nila sa'yo, parang you just want to inspire others and kind of like educate others then about bullying kasi people think na they have power over you, and parang they're in control, kumbaga. Kaya need lang talaga nilang i-guide, lalo na yung mga sorry, narinig niyo ba yung aso ko?
It's okay. Oh, but you're mute now. Naka-mute ka yan.
Okay, so ayun po. I think importante talaga na pag-usapan siya. So yeah. Basta marami po talaga, marami 'yon.
Yeah.
So ayun, but now I'm stronger and
you're bulletproof now. Yeah. Okay. Sige. Next, let's ask naman girls si Melissa. Did you get bullied before ba, or did you ever experience that?
Yes. When I remember actually from grade school to like high school, I remember doing mga group dati na uso, and they would like leave me out of it, and I would always just have lunch in the toilet alone.
In the toilet? Oh my god.
Yeah, no, but like that was because not a lot of people really liked me. I felt super I don't know how to explain it, but they didn't say words, but I felt it in my head whenever like they would just I would just stay in the toilet, and I just feel like it's definitely a heavy thing to experience, especially as children. But syempre, it also makes us stronger as a person. It molds us, and as long as we don't take that trauma until we're older and we ask help, we seek help from our counselor, our guidance counselor in school, and I think that would have a better result instead of keeping it inside.
Yeah, kaya be kind.
Yes,
spread love to everyone. Be kind.
Yeah, it's free. Be
Always, yeah. Tama. Always be kind. And okay, I think we have a volunteer. I think Kriza is volunteering to share something. Hi, Kriza. Nakamute ka, sorry.
Ayan. Yeah. Nagkaroon po ako ng problem yung phone ko. Okay po. Wait. Hindi ko pa alam paano mag-start. Siguro po nung grade 5 and 6, I was transferred to Pampanga, and then hindi po nila ako binubully physically, and like wala silang sinasabi sa akin na anything, pero binubully po nila ako emotionally to the point like ayoko na po pumasok kasi they made me feel pinapapil po sa akin nila na left out ako, ayaw nila sa akin. Tapos parang palagi po nila sinasabi na hindi ako dapat doon kasi Tagalog po ako, and lahat sila Kapampangan kasi po doon ako nag-aral. And then parang they limit me na hindi ko po kayang gawin to, ganyan kasi parang hindi ako kagaya nila. And for me, mas masakit po kapag binubully ka emotionally, hindi physically. Pero same thing masakit pa rin siya. Pero like, when the person made you feel like you left out and hindi ka belong sa kanila, you just don't wanna go to that place anymore. Parang ayaw mo na lang pumasok. Ay, hindi mo na nilolook forward na pumasok, ganyan. But that made me stronger po. Like, hindi ko po siya tinake na negative. Of course, sasaktan ako, pero tinake ko po siya sa dapat ko siyang tatagan. Siguro po, direct! Siguro po, nahirapan na po talaga ako. Pero masasabi ko lang po, huwag niyo po hayaan na ilimit kayo ng mga tao kung ano yung kaya niyong gawin. Like, prove them na mali sila. Yan po.
Thank you, Krisa, for sharing that. It's really heartfelt talaga. Like parang sakit eh. Like to be bullied talaga. I know how that feels also. And of course now, let's turn it over to the boys because I know boys also get bullied before. So sino pwede kaya? Let's go with Reese. Did you have experience with that back in the States?
Ako naman, back in the States, yes, meron naman. Ako lang yung Asian dyan sa Kentucky. So parang halos di nila alam na Filipino ako. So parang Asian lang yung tawag nila sa akin. Tapos madaming mga ibang sinabi nila pero hindi ako pwede sabihin dito kasi may mga bad stuff. Pero ayun.
Bad words.
Parang ginamit ko lang siya and then like as a motivation lang to parang just be proud of who I am lalo. And then parang ganun. And then later on in life, all of my friends na like super close friends, parang all of them super proud na nakilala sila ng isang Filipino. Ganun. As in talaga parang yung mga friends ko, they're like, oh yeah, I have an Asian friend. As in parang proud sila. Pero Asian pa rin yung tawag nila sa akin. Hindi naman Filipino. Parang, uy, my Asian friend. Ganun pa rin. So parang medyo pa rin. But for me, it's mainly just parang sticking up for yourself, but also just being proud of who you are. And no matter what anyone says, just parang stick to who you are lang. Ganun lang. Yeah.
Thank you, Reese, for sharing that. And let's try to go for Maya. Jeremiah, did you have experience din sa mga bullies?
Meron. Naalala ko, nasa public school kasi ako nag-aral. So, nung grade 1 ako, nabully ako nung guy kasi tinransfer ako dun sa section na yun. Tapos, kasi kasi pag sa public school, punong-puno na isang section, ita-transfer nila. So, ako yung isa sa napili na transfer. Tapos, nung tinransfer ako, so ako yung bagong estudyante. So, mga siguro pang, second week na ng pasukan. So, parang magkakakilala na sila. Ako yung parang baguhan talaga. And then, so, syempre, lahat ng attention na sa akin. Tapos, yung guy, binuli niya ako, sabi niya, hoy, ang liit-liit mo, ang soft mo, ganyan. Tapos, basta parang ang lanky ko daw, ang soft ko, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, hindi lang words eh. Talagang sinasapak niya ako, ginaganon-ganon niya ako. Tapos nakatingin lang talaga ako sa kanya. Talagang, wala akong sinabi, tinignan ko lang siya talaga ng masama. Gigil na gigil ako. So, kapag binabalikan ko yun, parang nagagamit ko siyang pain as a motivation. Example, kapag nagwo-workout ako, iniisip ko yun, talagang mas na-execute ko yung goal ko, yung set ko. So, ginagamit ko siya as motivation.
Malaki na si Maya ngayon, guys.
So, sa nang bully sa akin dati, hindi ko alam pangalan mo. Shout out sa'yo. Thank you.
I think this is the way a lot of boys treat their bullies or their motivation. Then they use that as a motivation to push them harder in the gym or in life to just work harder in general. So are there any more last volunteers that want to share? Ayan, Jello, please. Ayan, tumatas ng kamay, parang classroom to ah. Sige, go Jello.
Kasi po, ito po hindi ko po masyadong ina-open up talaga dahil medyo sensitive sa akin. Kasi nung high school ako more on more on aral-aral lang. And hindi po talaga ako masyadong bumabarkada kasi sobrang po ako sa studies ganyan. And then pero nag-i-start na po ako parang mag-try pumasok sa showbiz ganyan. Syempre kapag syempre doon usually mga all boys sama-sama ganyan, grupo-grupo. Ako hindi po ako masyadong sa aral lang tapos parang nagtatry po ako sa ganito. And then, lahat po yung mga doon, naasarin ka talaga nila na parang, uy, yan yung artista. Parang dati po kasi hindi ka naman talaga, parang nagtatry ka lang, na parang minamak ka nila na parang, ganyan yan. Kunyari, lolokohin ka nila, lalapit sila lahat, pa-picture naman, na parang nantitrip lang talaga sila. So parang, So parang ako, sabi ko, hindi, okay lang yan. Dumating nga din sa point na ayoko nang pumasok. Sabi ko sa nanay ko, umiyak ako. Sabi ko, ma, ayoko na pumasok, ma. Sabi ko, ayoko na. Tapusin ko na lang to na nasa bahay na lang. Sabi ko. Pero, hindi sabi ko, kailangan syempre labanan to. Kasi sa buhay naman talaga, hindi naman nawawala yung mga ganitong bagay. Kaya sabi ko, sige, laban lang. And basta sabi ko na lang sa sarili ko na, ayun nga, katulad nung kay Maya, napapatunayan ko na kaya ko to, na itutuloy ko tong pangarap ko. Kaya yun, nakaka-proud sa sarili na, and yun po, na-overcome yung mga ganun na bagay. Yun lang po.
Go, Donny. You got something to share also?
Yeah, I feel like since everyone shared naman, parang ang inisip siguro ng iba dahil even before sa school, anak na artista, hindi naman siguro ibubully yan or stuff like that. Pero there was one point in my life where I moved schools. This was before Brent, and I was the youngest in my class. And then I wasn't really tall. I was like 5'6". My growth spurt was late in life. So I was short, super thin, the youngest in class. And sometimes I really felt like, parang they just felt so much better than you. And I mean, these guys are still my friends, but I just felt like I was always being picked on. I was always the baby of the group. To a point na parang, ayun, naging sanay na ako sa yung mga sinasabi na sa akin. And tama si Maya, parang naging motivation din yun. So sa high school naman, what Melly said actually made me parang emotional a bit because there was one guy who used to really eat in the toilet or in just a faraway place, He was like kicked out of his group. And I came up to him one day and I was like, bro, why are you here? Where are your friends? And they were like, oh, they kicked me out. They don't like me. And I was like, okay, I kind of know how it feels like, not really, but who would want to be in that position? So I told him to sit with us. And then the moment he sat with us, he became in our group. And for the next 4 years, he wasn't in our batch, but he graduated with us. He was in a group photo. He was in our Ganza, our yearbook. Kunyari, student siya, part siya ng batch namin, even if he wasn't. And up to now, he's one of our closest friends. And that wouldn't have happened if someone didn't go up to him, So I feel like whoever's watching right now, those stuff means so much. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to talk about because just thinking about it now, if he didn't get invited, then that wouldn't have ever happened. But, that's, I think, one of the best decisions I made. Yeah. So, I feel like people go through stuff all the time, and the simplest things make the biggest difference.
Right.
Yeah.
It's never right to bully, and sometimes, like what Donny shared, it's really just that one simple act of inviting someone who you feel like is left out, and that could completely change not only their life but also your own life. Like what Donny said, it became one of his closest friends. So I know for our viewers out there, I hope you guys take these as a reference point to really look back and see who are some people maybe you can reach out to, who maybe can change their life and also change your own life. So again, thank you so much, everyone, for sharing. And let's go back to the media, which is our last